What's good, sports fans? This is your boy, Tone DESHIELDS II. You guys are locked in on your dose of Chalk It Up, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just gotta charge it to the game. If you guys are new to my content, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more. And on top of that, if you guys have been loyal to the channel, loyal to the soil from the very beginning, you already know what my heart is. You know how we get down here and chalk it up. In addition, make sure you guys go check out that Chalk It Up merch shop as well. The links are available down below in the description if you want to support me and the channel. But without further ado, let's hop right into the content. So a report came out that some Eagles players are questioning if Nick Sirianni is the right man for the job, if Nick Sirianni can truly lead this team. Now, this report was given by an NFL Network analyst. I'm not even going to acknowledge his name. Regardless of who he is, what he used to be in this NFL, the guy claims to have inside information from people in the organization that claim that Nick Sirianni may not be fit for leadership. He may not be the person to lead this team to the promised land. This is what he said. He said, I don't know if he's a quarterback whisperer or an offensive guru or whatever the case may be, but it just doesn't seem like he is that guy. It seems like Frank Reich was calling plays and Frank Reich was the juice behind that offense. So I think it is about this team getting to know Nick Sirianni. I'm not going to say any names, but I know some guys in that locker room who they question this guy and they question if he can truly lead this team. And me personally, my personal thoughts on it is that maybe Howie Roseman wanted to put somebody, a yes man, in the head coaching position because Doug Peterson didn't want to do things all the way his way. Some wanted to get a yes, so he wanted to get a yes man in there. At least that's what it looks like to me. First of all, who are you talking about? Now let's be real about it. There's about 90 people on this roster right now because we haven't made cuts yet. So everyone is not going to be on the same accord. That's just not realistic. But only 53 of those guys, maybe 30 of those guys have a relevant input. Only about 30 of those guys have a relevant opinion. But even beyond that, these anonymous sources, who are they? Lane Johnson decided to speak out about it, and he called BS on it all. He said, listen, call them out. Who's the source? I'm tired of the BS. And I get it. I'm tired of hearing about these anonymous sources coming out of the locker room. I'm tired of hearing about these leaks. There's no way people got loose lips like that. I firmly believe there is a coup in the NFL going on against the Philadelphia Eagles. I firmly believe that. It's clickbait at this point. People know that we are going to react as Philadelphia Eagles supporters, as Philadelphia Eagles analysts. People know that we're going to react. People know that we're going to take the bait. And it's our job. It's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to talk about any and everything surrounding this team, good and bad. But it's starting to become very, very shady to see all these various analysts who are so afraid to go out on the limb and say who said what. It's funny. It's really funny and it's convenient. The man hasn't even coached through one full practice or training camp. He's only been through OTAs and rookie minicamp. Everyone hasn't even gotten to really experience this guy. So how can anyone really have a legitimate opinion about him? How so? And to say he's a yes man, I don't think so. Nick Sirianni doesn't strike me as someone who's a yes man. He doesn't strike me as someone who's willing to just roll over and allow anyone to say anything to him, especially if he knows football. Howie Roseman, not the football mind. He's a businessman. He's a mover and a shaker. He knows how to make deals happen, sure. But I think we're far removed from allowing a non-football guy to make football decisions, especially when it comes to on the field decisions. I'm telling you, man, there's so much doubt surrounding this team. It's ridiculous. It's honestly ridiculous. And it's okay. It's okay because we operate well in this arena. We operate well when people doubt the city, doubt the organization, doubt the roster, doubt the camaraderie. People are already trying to throw a monkey wrench in the situation, and it's sad. It's so desperate. Just listening to, matter of fact, let me say his name. The dude's name on NFL Network who claimed to have this anonymous source was former fullback Michael Robinson. I don't even know his resume. Maybe I need to do my research. But my brother, what are you gaining? What are you earning? We're not one of the top teams right now, but we will be. through time, through effort, through consistency, through showing improving. But what do you guys gain from mentioning the Eagles like this, huh? It's clickbait. It's fake news, like Lane Johnson called it. I'm calling BS on it as well. Again, many people on this roster, everyone's not going to be on the same accord. Everything's not going to be a consensus. But at the same token, this man hasn't even gone through training camp yet. He hasn't even really installed anything yet. And already, they biting this man back out. They throwing him under the bus. Come on now. I got to try harder than that, NFL Network. I got to try harder than that. It takes a lot more than that to knock this team off their square. We've gotten rid of all the toxicity in this organization. Well, not all of it. But we've gotten rid of all the toxicity when it comes to players. We've gotten rid of all of the people who aren't with us. We still got to move on from the Zach Ertz situation, but that's not as toxic as other situations have been. But nonetheless, this team is going to do great things. I'm super excited for Jalen Hurts. I'm super excited for Nick Sirianni. I'm super excited for Devontae Smith. I'm super excited for this entire roster. And I'll leave it at that. I'm your humble host, Tone DESHIELDS II. You guys have been locked in your dose to chalk it up. Where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just got to charge it to the game. One love, stay humble, stay healthy, and most importantly, stay hungry. And fly those fly.